Good morning, everyone. We are coming to you live via Facebook streaming, via YouTube streaming, and also via Skype. Each one of you is welcome to this live streaming. In celebration of 90th Samadhi Day or Nirvana Divas, the day of merging into the ocean of the infinite, of Naqshbandi Sheikh Lalaji Raziyallah Ta'ala. Once again I take Lalaji a prelude to Naqshbandi Tariqat. Various secrets of life eternal lie buried in sacred books of various traditions world over. One seldom ventures to follow and be an embodiment of such secrets. It becomes almost unbelievable that such secrets can ever become part of day-to-day life and living and be put into practice. All these can be incorporated in one's life. For instance, speaking truth is a tenet for life eternal, mentioned in every tradition. But one seldom lives this. One seldom follows this. Somehow, if you come across one who is living this tenet, such a being is living book or scripture or embodiment of truth. Reading and understanding this living book or his association is called satsang or sobat or communion or sangha. When I talk about living book, I refer to a sage, a saint, a sheikh. He is the embodiment of living book that once manifests itself from the divine library for the resurrection of human consciousness. Samved is filled with the secret of music. However, when one practices such secrets and then using his voice modulation with proper intonation, rhythm, symphony and rhyme, presents something which is something. It verily vibrates the inner life strings of the listeners. You are struck dumb and experience a déjà vu, and such melody begins to echo in your ears like dissolving notes of an enchanting melody. The process of transformation begins. First effect of such living book is on the seeker's heart, kalp, and then mind accepts such changes happening within after inner tug of war. Filtering from kalb and mind, this effect when reaches the ruh, transformation actually gets the impetus. This is the way transformation happens when you are in the company of an awakened one. Such is the work of the masters, sheikhs, prophets and saints from the dawn of human existence. They are walking spiritual encyclopedia of eternity. In their company, something begins to vibrate within and you start playing the same rhythm and harmony one day. You feel inner solace, harmony and oneness. Words reach you like fresh breeze or the fragrance and the untouched beauty of freshly blossomed flower. Such is spirituality, a manifestation of inner harmony, bliss, and oneness through your life and day-to-day living. Such living books seldom descend from the divine library to manifest their play only for a specific period of time. As long as these remains in manifested form, share their physical and subtle presence with those who are ready and aspire for such association. When beauty manifests itself, there can be no better song and no melody. With Lalaji ushers a new era in Naqshbandiya Mujaddadiya Tariqat that was once confined to Islamic Sunni tradition alone reached the horizons beyond narrowness of religions. Inner teachings and secrets were revealed to non-Muslims. As a result, Tariqat has now attained a cosmopolitan, universal overview. Lalaji and Chachaji are the two shining stars from the realm of eternity. It is almost impossible to look at these stars directly through naked eyes. You need a magnified vision of an awakened one to highlight the life and works of such stars from the unknown realm. Sheikh Brijmohan Lal presented the life and works of Lalaji and Chachaji through monthly publication of the spiritual magazine known as Sant between 1953 and 1955 before he entered into Mahasamadhi. It covered the complete life and works of Lalaji from 1873 to 1931. With the Samadhi of Sheikh Brijmohan Lal, the manifestation could not continue after 1938. Between 1931, after the Samadhi of Lalaji in 1931 until 1938 was completed by Sheikh Brijmohan Lal. The period between 1938 and 1947 focuses the life and work of Chachaji and Sheikh Brijmohan Lal because the two were embedded into one another and could not be separated. And after the Samadhi of Chachaji, Raghbadayal Raziyallahu Ta'ala on 7th of June 1947, entire focus and the work of Tariqat shifted on Sheikh Brijmohan Lal and continued until his Samadhi on January 17th, 1955. The work of Sheikhs of Tariqat, both Hindu and Islamic, from 1938 onwards, was presented by the next Sheikh of the Tariqat, Sheikh Onkarnath, and after his Samadhi in 2012, the work shifted and the responsibility moved on to the shoulders of taoshobuddha, the grandson of Brijmohan Lal, and it continues, adding many new dimensions and incorporating traditions like Zen Buddhism, Tao, Nanak, Christianity, etc. Now, seekers not only include different traditions, religious backgrounds, instead different nationalities. However, these all are interwoven and nourished into oneness of the energy field of the Tariqat. Certainly, with Lalaji, the paradigm of Mujaddid Tariqat shifted decisively into a new Socio-cultural realm. From its original religious association with Sunni faction of Islamic traditions, Tariqat now moved to a larger and broader framework represented by Hindu Dharma. However, it lacked the intellectual aspect of Brahmins and their traditions, yet it brought many interesting doctrinal and social associations. The life of Lalaji and other masters bears testimony to a scriptural injunction. Krishna begins the 4th chapter with the explanation how yoga process of union happens. Continues his eternal yoga. First I gave to sun, from sun it came to Manu, and from Manu it came to Ikshvaku. This is the sequence in which the descent happens. Sun represents light. Light is awakening. Awakening is consciousness. Consciousness is energy field, tavajjo. Second, when light reaches the level of the mind, Manu, it becomes understanding. From understanding, thought process emerges. Further in the process, when understanding reaches the sense organs and organs of perception, you have to toil and strive for action. This is known as karma. Ikshvaku. Ikshvaku means one who tills the soil. Such is the nature of karma. Light or awareness no one can see. It is subtlest. Thoughts are subtle, but actions are gross. One can see actions but not awareness behind such actions. Hence, entire theory of karma and planetary movement and science of astrology emerged. At the time a child takes birth, many stars emerge from around the Earth's horizon. This is guided by the level of consciousness. It is your level of consciousness or awakening that has the capacity to adjust the birth time and many things related with this. Out of this emerged the entire science of astrology. The master works at the subtlest level to bring about transformation, and astrology works with each movement of the stars that creates a specific vibration to bring the process of correlation. Furthermore, each star has its own movement. Movement creates a vibration, energy field. All these vibrations together create a musical harmony. Pythagoras calls this harmony of the universe. The cosmic harmony regulates the life, health throughout the life. This cosmic harmony is the energy field that surrounds an awakened master. In the process of transformation, this harmony undergoes process of change from gross to subtle, and thus the life as well. Know this as the essence of a spiritual life, a question you asked. Whenever you are looking into the lives of the masters or delve deeper into Ruhaniyat, you have to discover your own center first and then learn the art of being connected to your center. And when sometimes you are at the center, you can have all those glimpses which happen to anybody who is at the center. At the same time or the other, everybody moves. At some time or the other, everybody moves to the center. Indeed, in spite of oneself, sometimes certainly one reaches the center, but he remains unaware of this. It can happen accidentally as well. Something happens and a process triggers. He is flowing very high. You may not be able to express it, or may your expression, or maybe your expression is not adequate because the expression belongs to the periphery and the experience belongs to the center. When you are at the center, you experience something. When you come back to the periphery, you may not be able to express it, or may be able to express it inadequately. Somebody else may be able to express it in a better way. Listening to him, suddenly you will see, but this is what I was going to say, or this is what I had been feeling. A master is the whole universe in miniature. He is the pulse of the cosmos. He breathes with existence. And when he breathes, the entire existence breathes with him. If you can learn how to inhale with the master and how to exhale too, you can learn simply that you have learned all. To breathe with the master is the only way to transformation. Breathing with master means you are flowing with his energy. Once you start flowing with his energy field, understanding comes. You can envision deeper aspects of life and living. You can connect to Alme Gap or a spiritual cyberspace. Then not only life begins the process of transformation. Instead, your message, your insights, your understanding trigger the process of transformation in anyone who comes in contact as well. This particular work is the outcome of such understanding. It is always for this reason that totality goes on manifesting in many myriad forms. Only this much for this morning. Until we meet again, take care and do have a pleasant day.